Hey Catherine, so we're doing a reading on you today. I am picking up that you feel caught off guard, you feel blindsided, shocked. I don't know what to do. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know what to do. What is going on? What happened? What's happening? That's the words I'm hearing. You're just confused. You're like, what in the world? See, like it's like this, like a deer, really like a deer, and it's like you've just been, like, to me, that what I visualize, that's not a sun in the back, it's like you were being hunted, like just out of nowhere, or bright lights, and they freeze, and the deer freezes and doesn't know what to do. And like normally the deer, it is intelligent, it's smart, intuitive, it knows what to expect, it's lived its life, in survival. It's very strong, and you are following something that you're passionate about. You're following something that you felt that you can nurture and grow, something that would serve you, that would essentially like feed you, is what I'm hearing or feeling. Is like it nurtures you. It's something that provides for you, something that is something that you cared about in some capacity, and then because you were paying attention too much to that, you didn't see the warnings. You weren't listening to the warning signs. You weren't listening to everything that was happening around you, because you're just so focused. You're focused on enjoying yourself. But at the same time that you're enjoying yourself, it's something that was supposed to pay off for you. It's like, well, this was supposed to pay off for me. It's what I do. It's in my nature. That's who I am. That's how I am. I was just doing it, I guess. No, and then what happened is what I'm getting. It's just this big message. Like, what do I do? Like, I'm frozen. I want to run, but I'm stuck. I'm frozen. I feel like it's okay. Now it's getting very complicated for me. So, because of what has currently happened, your first move that you've been doing, okay, so you've already done, okay, there's so much information, I'm starting to get way ahead of myself mentally, so let me take a step back, okay? You're clinging on to whatever it is that I was saying that you were paying too close attention to, that you were passionate about, that you felt has some sort of sustenance and substance. And so in turn, you've like attached yourself even more to it, because you don't know where to go, and you're almost afraid. What I'm getting is like almost afraid of getting caught, or getting, I mean, those are the words that I'm getting. So whatever that might mean to you is like you're afraid of getting caught, but maybe get caught off guard. No, I think getting caught. You're afraid of getting caught up in something. You're just there's a point where you're refusing to pay attention. You're refusing to pay attention to the signs. You're refusing to pay attention to what's happening. And because, oh my gosh, it's just so much information. It's like, because there's ugliness that is going to be revealed or opened up, things that I don't want to acknowledge, things that I don't want. It's like someone's holding something above you, holding something against you, almost like blackmail or ransom. And because of this, you're just clinging on to it. And there's all these other elements that are happening within it, all these other elements that you're worried about. It's about time. It's about things that you've put together, things that you've created, things that you were you were creating. It's almost like a scientist, you know, and all these different moving parts and all these chemicals and all these vials, and there's just so much. So, and it's leaking into what the seeds that you had planted. Am I making any sense? But it's artificial. The things that you were creating, the things that were evolving, you know are artificial, but you made it seem as if it wasn't. You knew it wasn't. And the thing that was real, you held on to, and it turned out that because you were holding on to it so hard, you weren't paying attention. And it's like this repetition of pain. It's repetition of things that are happening, and it's little by little by little by little, but it ends up becoming bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It all roots back to one thing, and it's like you are exposed already. You feel exposed already, but you don't want it to happen. You're trying to just keep looking away from it and looking ahead at like the bigger pain, whatever it is, like all this trickling down of the pain. You're paying attention to that, and it's just, it feels so, I can't even describe how I'm feeling right now. It's like just utter shock, where I can't, this is me talking, how I'm picking up on your feelings, where I can't even process how I'm feeling, because there's been so much denial and so much like ignoring, just not just denying it, but just completely ignoring it, that, and then creating this false reality around it, and not only around it, but like another false reality. It's like all of these lies compiling up, that you've left yourself vulnerable to attack. You've left yourself vulnerable to way bigger issues than you ever imagined, when in reality, if you would have just paid attention, is what I'm hearing. If you would have just paid attention, if you would have just not become too confident, or it's like too egotistical, or too much in your ego, something like, if you weren't trying to just, it's almost like you saying, or is this it's you, and then it's your guardian angels saying you should have known better. But the reason I say you're mentioning your guardian angel saying that, it's in a loving way. It's not in like a reprimanding way. They're not, guardian angels do not reprimand you whatsoever. It's this indication that you knew, you could hear us, you knew what was happening, you knew not to do this, you knew to slow down and pay attention and change course. You knew this. And I'm still being brought back to your head, like almost like you're getting hit in the head, like literally hit directly in your head, and it just shocks you, absolutely shocks you. And just it stuns you. It takes you completely by surprise, and now you feel like you're feeling that real pain. You're finally feeling a little bit of how that pain had been created in your life, and you're trying to be smart about it. You're trying to be maybe sneaky about it, you know, like this cat. Like you're trying to figure out, how can I develop this into something else? You know, how do I take what I've created, this creation, this could even be like my children, how do I take this thing that's beautiful, this beautiful thing that I have, that I created, and how do I go? How do I move? How do I get away is what how do I move? How do I get away? And it's like you're at this crossroads of what was and what can be, and even your intuition is blinded by what happened, where it's like you're in complete shock. You're in complete shock. Look, the high priestess, another cat. It's very important because I feel that cat-like energy, that quietness, that protection, that intuitive knowledge, that secrecy, that moving in silence. Cats are so resourceful. They're so smart. They're very powerful, very powerful. And they move in silence. You feel like your hands are tied. You feel like I feel like you have been physically restrained at one point. Physically, and it when I say this, it scares me. Like, it makes me, I'm picking up on your energy of feeling scared. And I feel like this is a situation like you were either like physically assaulted and held down and hurt, like your hands were held down, something happened to like your legs, like your legs were slashed or kicked or something that happened, and this is what essentially woke you up, but not, because you're still in complete shock, and you're like, and you've buried all of this by creating all this false reality, layers of false realities that you don't know. It's so confusing for you. You don't know where to go. You don't know what to believe. You don't know how you feel because you've distanced yourself from how you truly feel inside. You've distanced yourself from your intuition. You've fallen so far off course is how you feel, where you're like now at this crossroads where you have to rediscover the parts of you that you've completely ignored and suppressed, and in a way you just completely blocked, like pushed away. You've completely denied, and so all of this denial and having to confront it is like, oh my gosh, it's like going from 0 to 100, where I need that in between time, and I don't have it. I genuinely do not have that time to evaluate what's going on, what's happening. It's like, what do I do? Even in your chest, like I just feel like scratches, like cat scratches, like it's like scratches, like something had to have happened to you. Something happened, and another cat. This is a panther. This is a panther, Catherine. And I feel like this is someone who's dark, and they're telling you, like, I'm watching you. Time is not on your side. Like, basically, like, time is not of the essence here. Like, you have no more time. Time is up. And I have, going back to the very beginning when I was saying that you were so focused on something and because of it, it blindsided you. This person is tempting you with it. It's almost like this infinity loop is what I'm seeing. This infinity loop going around of all of the things that you felt bring you sustenance. Whatever nourishes you, they have, is what they're saying. They're like, I have it all. I've collected it. And it's luring you in, like, come on, I have it, come in. And you are the deer, and they are the panther. And you're gonna, the history is that you fell for it. That you fell for it because they were playing their strings. They're doing some sort of this power play, and they truly are saying that they had all the time in the world. Like, I'll wait it out. Like let's say you like locked yourself in a room and you're like scared, and it's like hours go by, days go by, you jump out the window to like break away, and they're like, I have all the time, like what else have I got to do? You know, tell me, what do I have to do? Nothing. So you can stay in there all you want, but you're not going to get out. Like, you can't get away, is what I'm getting. And even your torso, like, I'm just being pulled to all different parts of your body. Like, it's being, in my head, it's being highlighted, and it's being, like, pulled, like, touched, but in an aggressive manner, like holding, like that. Like, if this is, it'd be like you laying down, and then someone being, like, holding you on your torso, like, holding you down, and then holding your arms down, holding your torso down, hurting your legs, hurting your feet, physically hurting your feet, you hiding somewhere, and then them stalking like a panther, just stalking. I have you cornered. Come on, here's some temptation. No, that's fine. I can overpower you. That's what I'm getting. And you, the power you have over this, the advantage you have over this, is because of that intuition. That is what you have over them. That is what causes you to transform from this deer in shock, complete shock, into an eagle that can look at things from a higher perspective. Or not even transforming, you are communicating with the eagle. You're communicating so the eagle can see it from a different vantage point and position you on how to escape. That's what's your intuition. Your intuition is essentially being that eagle. It's being that sniper from the roof that's telling you when it's time to escape, and they're going to protect you. That is your protection. That you didn't ignore it necessarily, but, well, yeah, you did. You ignored it. You heard it, and then you kind of just, like, set it to the side. You distracted yourself from it. You second-guessed yourself. You did all of these real-world things that cause you to want to protect yourself by ignoring your intuition. So your intuition is telling you one thing, and you're like, well, I've already done all of this other stuff, and I see it as what you perceive as being bad because this person holds it against you, and they hold it above you so that this doesn't get released about you, because you care about your reputation, you care about the things that are defining you in some way, shape, or form. It's defining you, and that entrapped you and put you in this position of being stalked by this predator. That put you, it was self-imposed. You put yourself there because of this, because of that ignoring of your intuition. And it kept being highlighted to you time and time and time again, and you didn't allow it to come through. I'm going to use a different deck. No, I'm not. Listen, you need to know that this person or thing, whatever this, I think it's a person, this person, the truth, okay, the truth is going to come out regardless. They don't feel like they have any other choice in the matter. They don't feel like there's any, it's almost like I have nothing to lose here, except for everything, kind of thing. It's like it's all or nothing for them. Okay, because I feel like this is one person. It comes across as a male energy. But again, this is just energetically, so it could be a female, but I feel like it's a male. And the truth, I guess I'll go ahead and say there's some sort of like allegations coming through, sexual allegations. I don't know who this is about. I feel like it's several people I feel like this includes you, and there's one that's hidden. There's one of them that is not revealed, or maybe even going to be revealed. There's some sort of thing there. There's some problem there, and there's going to be truth being revealed about this if it hasn't already. This could be something that's already been revealed, and this is an indication here that you need to listen to that truth. You need to pay attention to that truth. You need to realize that that is here to help you in some capacity, whether you want to believe that or not. I feel like there's this deep pain when you face that truth, when you have to come face to face with it. It's almost as if there was just this stone on top of you that just finally like being removed from you, and it's caused you, it's the most raw pain you could ever feel, the most deepest betrayal and pain and sadness and confusion and feeling lost. It's so deep and moving. It can move mountains, it can move boulders, and it's at the same time so difficult but also relieving. It allows you to be free again. And I feel that you've been collecting this truth. You've been holding on to this truth. That was part of even the parts where you had these false realities. You've created your own truths around it instead of having the truth. You just have to face it. You have to open your eyes is what I'm hearing. Open your eyes, and stop denying this change that is going to happen irregardless. One way or another, there's going to be some change. I don't think I want to use those. And again, it's just don't resist it. Don't resist it. Reevaluate your life, your lifestyle. You know, don't be stubborn to this information. Don't do it, because it's not going to help you. It's going to get worse is what I'm hearing. It's going to get worse. And there's some dynamics that are going to be transforming, that are going to be changing, and it's up to you. It's up to you. This is part of your journey. This is part of your purpose. What you want to do with this. Where you want to go with this. And I feel you saying, please, I need help. Please, I need help. And to me, you crying out for help is almost a way of saying, like, you're wanting someone to tell you what to do. And I feel that part of your journey with this is to find the strength to set your ego aside, your reputation aside, and choose love for yourself, self-love, and love for the people that are closest to you. Finding your inner happiness. What makes you truly happy in life? What truly makes you feel exactly, gratitude. We have gratitude, editor, birth, and the timeline that I'm seeing with this, or storyline that I'm seeing with this, is that you are the editor of your life. You have every opportunity to take the advice, the guidance from the angels to follow your life purpose. Your guardian angels are here to remind you of your soul's journey. That's what they're here for. Your soul in particular, everyone's soul, but your soul comes to this life, comes to earth in order to live this experience and to learn your personal life lessons. Okay? And your guardian angels are on the sidelines helping you to continue on your life path because they know what's truly in your heart. Be grateful for the things that you learned. Be grateful for the things that have happened that are positive in your life. And also grateful for the skeletons that are in your closet. Don't give people your power. Don't give that power to anybody else. The power lies within you. And when you're honest with yourself and you're true to yourself, then no one can hold that against you. Anything that you've done, anything that you've said or whatever, that's your truth. And to be open and to be expressive with that and to not let people hold that above you is keeping that power within you. The birth is a birth of a new age for you. It's a new opportunity. Your guardian angels are telling you that you have this opportunity, but ultimately it's up to you to make that decision. Your journey in this life is to make that decision. I feel in a past life, this is you clearing up karma right now, because in a past life you did not choose to follow your intuition. You did not choose to follow your heart. You gave your power away by letting people control you and letting people tell you what to do, how to live your life, and to hold things above you and against you. Okay? You cared more about your reputation than you did about being true to who you are. And in this is now at the crossroads of clearing all of that karmic debt that you have from previous lifetimes. You are birthing into this new age. You are at that window of opportunity for you to choose. What path do I want to go towards? Do I want to cause this infinity loop, this circular loop? Am I going to go 360 and continue that through another lifetime? Or am I going to go towards the light? Am I going to embrace change, embrace transformation, embrace my intuition of what I need to do, which isn't always easy? Make a wish, shielding, reflection. Oh my gosh, powerful. Everything's so powerful. Hermit, world, passion, all is well. So, again, everything's happening as it's supposed to with hidden blessings you're going to soon understand. Again, with the purple and following your intuition. Shielding, I see this as this physical shielding as I've told you what I saw in my vision. And also energetically shielding yourself. You need to energetically protect yourself. And this is an indication from your guardian angels that they are surrounding you and that you are protected. Everything is okay. But I am being shown again, see the circle, this repetitive cycle. And so even with making a wish, what is it in your heart's desire, your true heart's desire? What is it that you want? If you knew that you were going to be supported in your decision, if you knew that, what would you do? If you knew everything would work out fine, if all is well, and you knew that there were blessings from your next several decisions, what would you do? What would you do? And that answer is more than likely going to guide you to what you should do. Take this time to really reflect on yourself. I feel this is that repetition. And again, the world, the cylindrical nature of this. The Hermit and reflection to me is the same. Listening to your heart, listening to that light within you. What lights you up? What brings you true joy, true peace, true love? What is that? And follow that. Follow your heart's wish. Follow your heart's desire. Follow it knowing you're going to be supported. You will. You will. And I feel like this is saying, if you want this to be complete, if you want this to be completed, this cycle, this karmic cycle to be completed, then follow through with this advice. Follow through with it, because that's going to break you free from it, and it will be complete, and you will have a completely fresh start on your life path. You have passion, again, carrying that torch, that passionate torch, that light for you, you know, that guiding light through the darkness. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. And we have two final ones. Surrender your battles. The angels are asking you to hold your peace and surrender the battles to them. And beautiful souls, you inspire and uplift others. Through your experience, through you opening yourself, do you see they have their arms open to you? And look at the world being revealed in this heart. This karmic cycle that you've carried over lifetimes. And look, even behind here is that same color. It's the same color that's in there. And so there's a part of you that feels like you've been drowning. It feels like you don't know when you're going to break out of it and you're going to break free from it. And there's part of you that felt like it was okay to give up, that you wanted to give up, but that light never diminished. It never went out. That fire, that torch that you carried with you through the wind, through the water, through the storm, it never went out. And it will carry you to this completion of a cycle. It will carry you to a renewed balance in your life, a new part, a new chapter in your life. You have to allow your angels to help you and know, again, you're supported in this. Surrender yourself to this by allowing yourself to just be free. Be free to be who you are and to do what it is that you desire, because they're going to take care of the rest. All the other details, all the things that you've stressed about, all the things that you've been, I feel, brainwashed about and held against you, it's not real, Catherine. That's not real. All the stuff that they're saying, it's not real. Yeah, it might actually exist, but the power that they are placing on it, the power that you have believed exists, does not exist. It is not real. The power is within you. The power is within truth. The power is within authenticity. I say this time and time again on my other videos. That is your true power. That is it. The power is within all of us. So just walk in your truth. Move forward. You know, it's going to work out for you if you move forward and if you follow this. So hopefully you do, because you know this is not set in stone for you. I will say that this is the crossroads. This is what you signed up for. This is your destined path, and this is your destined decision. This is a decision that you are here to choose what to do, and it's okay if you end up not choosing this. I mean, it sucks, but it is okay. Time and time again in this lifetime, it'll cycle back for you to try again and try again and try again. But by all means, make that wish and follow it. Your dreams can come true. They will come true for you. And I wanted to say too, Catherine, they are coming through very strongly to say that you are loved. They love you very, 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 very much. And that they support you and that they're very proud of you. That's my reading. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.